On the eve of a potential settlement value amount, XRP could be on the cusp of a huge rally. Now, it could even be a move to JP Morgan cross-border payments. And what does that even look like? Well, the numbers are pretty staggering. You're going to want to stick around, watch this video. But first and foremost, don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notification bell on. But make sure you click all, then you're not going to miss a beat in this cryptocurrency space. With that being said, let's get right into it. So like we said, everybody, welcome back. And XRP could be finally getting that settlement tomorrow. This could actually come the 6th of May is what everyone's been depicted. Could finally Brad and Gary agree on a set amount, if any, that XRP needs to pay under all of this. Years in the making, could come down to less than 24 hours. We may have a decision on what happens. Now, what's my view? I think this will drag on a little bit longer. That's just my personal thoughts. We haven't really heard anything. Everything's been kept quiet. There's a lot of narratives being spun right now on crypto Twitter of pictures of Brad and Gary and pictures of Stuart Alderty and Brad in New York, and all of which seem to be in the past, none of which are from the most present of days. So look, could it happen? Yes. Will it happen? In my opinion, no. But I'd love to see a sub $10 million agreement, and then we can all move on. Now, Brad Garlinghouse has been very vocal on the fact that he believes XRP is not a security. First and foremost, giving his view at the Las Vegas event, saying anyone who thinks Ripple is not 100% behind XRP is just missing the point. They've lost the plot. We are totally committed and will remain totally committed. Brad Garlinghouse there giving his view. And the reality was he was incredibly bullish on the future for XRP and Ripple at that event in Las Vegas. And he truly believes, as he does believe Ethereum cannot be a security as well. So two big statements, both coming from Brad Garlinghouse and potentially, like we said, the court case settlement that could come over the hill very, very soon. Now, there is some very interesting thought processes, how you think about XRP moves into the future. If we play best case scenario, which would be that it is deemed as not a security, the settlement is sub 10 million, then we can start to look to the absolute future and what could be Ripple and XRP token. So a lot of people talk about cross-border payments. A lot of people give their view of where XRP is going to go. And we already know some of these massive partnerships, whether that be Uphold, Metaco, even in things like Bank of America, HSBC, and many others, are all driven to this narrative that you can see on your screen right now. This is all about cross-border payments. And to be able to facilitate that, this will need to have trillions of dollars per day. If you think the Bank of England, just an example, does about $250 trillion in terms of cross-border payments and ultimately its payment structure, it gives you a sentiment of where XRP is going to need to go. Now, these are obviously best case scenarios, and I guess these are all hypothetical given where it could go to, but you speak to a lot of people, this is where they want to get to. And what this is telling us is how much the price of XRP would need to be in order to facilitate the amount of cross-border payments in trillions of dollars. So as an example, to facilitate $1 trillion worth of cross-border payments, which ultimately therefore would need to be $100 with a $10 billion supply in XRP in order to facilitate that. Obviously, it scales in terms of the amount and in terms of ultimately the cost per transaction. This is important. So if you said the absolute extremes of what we'd be looking at, which would be a $2,500 XRP doing $8 billion in terms of tokens required to therefore do $20 trillion worth of volume a day, you kind of see the scale of which we can get to. Now, clearly $2,500 per one XRP is absolutely ludicrous at the minute, but the supply would need to come down, as well as ultimately linking into these, all of which I think sits on the cusp of the settlement from the XRP SEC case. What is that value? What are the terms and conditions? What ultimately comes out on the back of it? And I think everybody is anticipating what they may look like. If you take a look at the price of XRP right now, you can see we're hovering around the 52.91 cent range, still holding above that support at 52.27, which we've been at for quite some time now. A lot of things are still looking very positive. However, MACD is starting to trend nicely to the upside, which we've been talking about now for the last few days. We continuation of this. Equally, we got the bounce down at the 52.33 line, looking for now this bounce to the upside. The 50-day simple moving average is coming down, so we could be at a very interesting crossroads as XRP starts to move to the upside, giving a very good sentiment. Now, if you look at the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin is looking very good, holding the 236 Fibonacci and has already had the retest. So failing anything drastic out there in the cryptocurrency markets, everything is pointing to a good rally. Lots of people believe the bull market is about to start and we could be on our way. I think XRP, again, hedges on this settlement. But I'm always curious to get your thoughts. I guess there's two questions. What do you think in terms of a settlement value? And more importantly, what's your bullish price prediction on XRP? Do you subscribe to $100? Do you subscribe to $589? Who subscribes to what? That's the interesting thing. Now, interestingly as well, and I actually saw this earlier, when you take a look at Brad Garlinghouse Twitter page, and sometimes, crypto Twitter is pretty crazy. You've got to be honest, it is out there. But if you subscribe to this, you start to get into a narrative, and it's a crazy narrative, but at the same time, it's very, very funny. Brad Garlinghouse, 589 people he is following. That was the price prediction that a lot of people said, $589 for XRP. Is this an omen? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of all of this. And as always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you enjoy this content, you enjoy XRP updates, smash the like, subscribe, and get ready for the next one. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.